Hey guys, and welcome to A Witcher 3 Blood and Wine, part 33, where I was following some tracks to find some friends. And, well, they kind of end here, so I probably missed something. Yeah, I missed that they do a thing here. Look at them do a thing. I swear I have to go this way though. Yeah, I do. Of course I do.
That's some stench.
At least they're not spiders! And I think that is the nicest thing I can say about them as well at the same time. Please stop hitting me in the face. Please stop hitting me, period. Please stop doing odd animations towards the ground. That makes little to no sense. And then just appear out of nowhere. Top ninja fighting this. What's here? Yeah, figured there was another one. Oh, this is a bigger one. Is anyone else noticing some slight lag? Oh, no, not yet. But I can tell you that I am noticing some slight lag. Did something turn itself on again? Did you? No, no, nothing turned itself on. That is very strange. I think I just need to stay away from water. And Kikimoras! Watering Kikimoras! Can you just die? You're the last one. Or maybe that's actually a reason not to die? I don't know. Well, no pluses on my sword for that.
Kicking more eggs. Incinerate these to ash.
To ash, are you sure? Looks more like they would incinerate to slime or a deflated balloon.
So, missing workers. This is what became of them.
Oops. They're dead, right? Are we going to do a resurrection ritual? Because they looked really dead. They were so dead though.
Giddy up.
I guess they just hired new ones, but still! And I also should have just looted everything around there because now it just teleported me away. I should have maybe seen that coming, actually. Should I have teleported, yes or no? I always decide these things when I'm already halfway through my trip. And I find a hidden treasure. Is this the hidden treasure? No, the treasure is down in the water. With a ship and a cave. What is going on? Oh, you can swim over this, right, girl? Attaboy. Uh-oh. Okay, well that was easier than I thought. What do we have? We have a chest, which is really, really bright. Ornate shield and some red armor dye. Stuff. We have things. Actually, I should just loot that, shouldn't I? I don't even know what these are for yet. Those whetstones, but I'm going to assume it's going to be important eventually. Ship's captain's log. Okay, hold your breath for a little longer, Geralt. Journal is completely soaked. Only a few entries can be deciphered. Nothing irritates me more than land rats thinking they're cock of the walk. I don't know what to make of that sentence. Yet Count Jean Joël Bellarge? how do you... Bellarge? Yeah. That French guy, who is actually also from Toussaint. That's what the impertinent prick made me call him. Managed to assuage my irritation a dab by clinking a hefty pouch of Nilfgaardian florins on the table. Missing part. His entourage loaded the ship with bundles, then hauled on this huge cage covered with a sail. Count Belarger explained it held one of those famed Zinganza striped horses, a gift for Duchess Henrietta. Could they just do regular names again now that I can pronounce, because I'm only one person. Belhaven to Beauclair route. Wow, this is going to be a theme today, isn't it? We've had nothing but trouble with this Zinganza horse. It gnaws on the deck like a beast gone mad. What? It eats wood? Plus, we've got to make sure the tarp covering its cage is tightly fastened, for it seems this creature's as sensitive to the sun's rays as a vampire. In which case, what good's it to the Duchess? A striped horse she can only ride at night. Escape horse? I don't know. There's no comprehending these aristocrats, and then part of it is missing again. 1,000 thundering sea devils, that was no horse in that cage, but a god's blasted Shalmar. Oh! I fought that one! I guess they sunk. Overgrown rock rat chewed through the deck, capsized the ship, and burrowed into the river bottom. Oh. Then that idiot Count Belarger fell to his knees and begged me to help catch the monsters. Is he mad? He handed me the key to the chest of jewels he'd kept close watch on the whole trip, and swore it'd be mine if we recaptured that monstrosity. I'd most like to grab a thick club, smack him upside the head, and take that chest right now. But I'm not some plowing pirate. Well, not yet anyway. I'll gather the lads who managed to survive the wreck and we'll try to catch the monster in our nets. The Count claimed to know some trickery to use to sneak up on the beast. What was this about again? Oh dear. Oh dear, I can't see a thing. Geralt, if you die here, I did not mean to have that happen, I swear. Figured that the Shalmar would just go down into the cave. I'm gonna save here because I see myself drowning here. Okay, let's try that again. Yes, Geralt, you can even dive around the rope. I promise. Oh, it needs to be way further down. Is it here? No. Is it here? Yes. Show yourself, Shalmar. And please, do it before my breath runs out. Oh, thank God. Hello? Shalmar. Oh, I know I said I wanted to meet you, but I mean, I was only joking. Really joke. Good joke, right? Is my sword broken? Yes, it is. Okay, better fix that. That is a good start to this fight. Very good indeed. Maybe that's why the Kikimor actually took a while to die. Oh, he really doesn't care. Please don't do that. Just do a bunch of rolling against rocks and then be done with it. Not that! I know what that is. We're not doing that. Dear Lord! My stacks! Stop! Please! Oh, or not. Just do another one, just for giggles. He is really on a roll today. Or actually not really, because he just keeps rolling the wrong way, but hey. Are you dead? Oh, you are. You just died in a up straight position. That's okay. Alright. Thank you for the loot. And now I just need my treasure chest. So apparently it's up? No. I guess I have to walk up here, but let's explore this a bit first. For some materials that I still haven't really used, but I'm just going to assume that eventually I will use them. It'll just be a while. That's not the chest, but it's a chest. fine. That's decent enough loot too. I will not complain. Okay, so up. I knew I saw a ledge. Aha! It is not only a chest, it's the chest, but it's not really a chest, it's more like a... Oh well. I will still not complain about that. That is a lot of horns. Frowns even. Journal kept chaotically, dates missing, ink blots around. Abound even. Oh, same thing. What on earth got into me, humming one of Master Dandelion's ballads in front of her illustrious grace? Ah, to fall into disfavor in such a foolish way. I, a young ambitious politician with brilliant career prospects at the ducal court, now find myself exiled due to my own stupidity. I must find a way to plead the Duchess' forgiveness. Yeah. Duchess Henrietta hates Dandelion, but I think I've actually explained that before already, so I won't do it another time. They say the Emperor has offered the Duchessa a very strange gift, a Shalmar. The knights are to face off against it during the tourney. Now, were I to make a similar offering to her illustrious grace... Oh, I guess you failed. Inconceivable! The gods have smiled on me. I ran into a witcher in Belhaven willing to help me catch a young Shalmar. Naturally, he demanded a fortune for his services, but I am ready to do anything to get myself out of the Duchess' black books. How'd that work out? The Witcher collected a down payment and set off for the Amel Mountains. I've got it! Success! With an offering for her grace worthy of an emperor, I can at last return to the duchy and seek forgiveness. Now I need only find a way to transport the Shalmar to Beauclair. And that's when the drugs hit. I gathered my entire retinue, and together we embarked on the good ship Suzanne. With the current in our favor, we should be in the capital in a mere 3 days. I feel like the hero of some elven tragedy. Oh, you wish. Just when it seems all is going perfectly, catastrophes fell from the sky and pummel me to the ground. Oh, woe is me. The Shalmar chewed through the deck, sank the ship, and dug its way into the river bottom. I begged the captain to help me capture the monster in exchange for the rest of my fortune. As the Witcher instructed, I will light incense made of rue and direct the smoke at the monster, which should calm it. The sailors can then capture it in their nets, and I guess that didn't work out. I am finished. The rue incense did not work. The Shalmar flew into a rage and killed nearly everyone. True, the captain managed to escape, but I could see he was badly wounded. So I doubt he managed to swim out of that cavern. Now I sit here alone, listening to the Shalmar devour the remains of the murdered sailor. That seems very cruel. You, the person who has found my journal, whoever you may be, take the rest of my fortune for what good is a chest of jewels to a pile of moldy bones. But in exchange, please drink to my health, to my sad fate, to the hero of a true elven tragedy. Please stop comparing yourself to elves whenever it's fitting for you. The scumbags. There's so many hypocrites in this universe. Like, we hate elves! Ah! But it's an elven tragedy and it's beautiful and we like to compare ourselves to beautiful elves. Oh, they're so pretty, but kill them all! Oh, thank you, Witcher, for saving us from these monsters. Oh, we're so thankful. Here's your money. Now get out because you're a creepy monster. No. Just no. I was going here, wasn't I? Right? I had the quest to do the statue thing. Where is it? Big feet to fill? Yeah, there they go. We'll just, yeah, we'll just swim there. Bye, Roach. I know you don't like water. Geralt's actually a fish. Did you know water combat is the Witcher's weakest form of combat? They're really bad at water combat. Which is interesting because, according to the Witcher books, water monsters are also the most aggressive. So, you'd think that maybe they'd spend a few extra lessons on water combat, aquatic combat. No, we're going to focus on luring them out of the water so we can fight them there. And if that doesn't work, oh well, we shrug and we give up. Pat ourselves on the back for trying.
Just a few more. smells it. This face no ointments could help.
What? You kidding me? Geralt's handsome.
Fetch this.
Helped you finish the statue like you asked.
You're welcome.
Master, what would I have done without you? Countless throngs of Lepiota's followers will praise in prayer.
And you'll pay me, right?
But of course, your reward. The Infestor is a serious man of enterprise. Our plan foresees mass conversions. With the donations that will follow, we aim to recoup the cost of production in 3 to 5 years. Everything has been calculated, you see, down to the last decimal.
Good luck then. Farewell.
That's an easy 800 crowns, though. Although, I mean, I say easy, but I mean... that took a while. Okay, yeah, you know what? We should do more main quests, because I'm letting poor Regis wait again.
If I can get a loan from
I'm a
Chelsea.
terrible friend,
And if I were to put up my rifles,
even if he's a vampire. He deserves some attention from his Witcher friend.
Cure for the beast.
I mean, he did save me from the other vampire. So, let's go find out more about Deadlove. Or not. Or maybe... instant birds. Regis! Did you unlock the door in the meantime? Yes, you did. Thank you. Is there stuff to be had here? No. You know what I also haven't done? Make a manticore suit. Suit of armor, that is. Ah! He's doing potions. How very Snape. The garlic strings, that is so fitting.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Are you spying on me? Nah, of course he would do that. I mean, come on, if you had ravens and you could tell your ravens whatever you wanted them to do, you would raven all the time.
Pretty helpful creatures. Calling them often?
I try not to overdo it, but they can be so useful, as they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned the last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Is that a serious question, Geralt? Dangerous who for? What do you... Not for him. Actually, it might still be for him. It might be for everyone. Literally everyone. These are the deep questions.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
Okay. Tell me about your details?
Alright, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Okay, so you're basically a shark, but vampire. You're a vampire shark. That's nice. That's good to know.
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha Mudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
So, when he said Kagmar, I immediately thought Khadgar, so you'll excuse me for that. I kind of feel like this Kagmar is maybe the Dracula of our world, because they do this more often in the Witcher world, where they take stories that already exist, usually fairy tales, and then they say, oh yeah, but this is what actually happened, and then inserting a few monsters here and there. I feel like this might be the Dracula story. I mean, one guy, a castle, whole village in one go. You know.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesha Mudna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
I need to take my Indiana Jones hat.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sangurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt, but you must remain calm. I have no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesha Mudna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
Why didn't he just take this blood while they were at the castle? Why would you do it here? I really don't see the gain in that. It's like, you know, I wouldn't have to carry the bottle or something. Cozy. Very cozy. I like the view, though.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
I like how it's literally the sacrificial chamber of torture and torment. It's like, we ran out of names, guys. Just something with torture or something.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
He's thirsty. Okay, I'm actually going to have to make a cut here because I have no idea how long this cutscene will take or this entire... well, all of this, so I'll see you guys in the next part.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to Remind us all where we came from.